Dreaming Around Two Cities. Chapter 2, An Astonishing Encounter. Part 1. At 6:30 in the morning, the alarm clock rang sharply. Huang Taiping shot out of bed, rubbed his sleepy eyes, and rushed into the bathroom. Within minutes he was washed and ready. Grabbing a bottle of yogurt and 2 tea eggs from the fridge, he called it breakfast, then jumped into his car and headed to the office. Since childhood, Huang had loved landscapes and rural scenery, so he chose to study tourism at university. After graduating last year, he was lucky enough to land a job at the Foreign Friendship Association. He threw himself into the work with energy and enthusiasm. As a tour guide representing Xiangyang, he had been given an important assignment a month earlier, to take full responsibility for hosting a distinguished guest from Korea's Xiangyang County, a young woman named Lu Manrou, who had just arrived the day before. He remembered clearly how the news had first reached him. He had just finished escorting a tour group from New York and was pulling into the association's parking lot when Lu Jiang from the Foreign Affairs office called out to him. "Xiao Huang, President Zhao wants to see you." Surprised, Huang hurried upstairs. If the president himself wanted to see him, it had to be something important. He knocked gently at the door. "Come in," said the familiar voice. "You wanted to see me, President Zhao?" "Yes, Huang. We're expecting a special guest from Yangyang County in Korea. You know, since Xiangyang District and Yangyang County established a sister city relationship back in 1998, we've had many visitors from Korea. But this is the first time we're welcoming someone directly from Yangyang itself, someone who shares our roots." "Is she of Chinese descent?" Huang asked. "That's right. Her Chinese name is Lu Manrou. She just graduated from university and has come here to trace her family's roots." "Does she have relatives in Xiangyang?" "That I don't know. You'll have plenty of chances to find out. She also wants to conduct research about our city, and may stay here for quite some time." President Zhao handed him a folder. "This contains her self-introduction. Read it carefully, you'll be responsible for her reception. She arrives on May 25th at 10:30 in the morning. Organize a team to meet her at the airport, in uniform, so she feels she's being welcomed back home." "Understood." "Understood, sir. Please rest assured." Back in his office, Huang could hardly wait to open the folder. The first thing he saw was her passport photo, a young woman with delicate features and clear, shining eyes that radiated innocence. On the right side was her profile, name, Lu Manrou. Female. Born December 21, 1993. From Yangyang County, Gangwon Province, Korea. Graduate of Seoul National University. Behind it was a letter she had sent to the Foreign Affairs Office. Her purpose in coming, she wrote, was twofold: to search for relatives and to conduct research. She asked for the association's support. One passage caught his attention. "Since childhood, I have heard from my grandmother and great-grandmother that there is a country called China, and a place named Xiangyang. That is where my ancestors came from. Though my family has long taken root in Yangyang County, our true roots are in China's Xiangyang. So she really is one of our own descendants," Huang murmured to himself. "I must do everything I can to help her fulfill her wish." The preparations seemed to please Miss Lu. The next morning, as colleagues trickled in, Ye Ziyun greeted him cheerfully. "You're early, Xiao Huang." "You too, Xiao Yet. Still half an hour before work." "Of course. I came because my old classmate just arrived. The moment I met her yesterday, I felt a bond. As her senior, I want to show her the best of Xiangyang." "That's only right. At this afternoon's welcome event, I've invited your former classmate, Professor Yu Liangfeng, to give her first lecture on Xiangyang." "You mean that bookworm? How dull." Ye teased. "On the contrary, no one knows Xiangyang better than Professor Yu," Huang replied with a grin. Well, we'll see this afternoon whether she likes it or not. By noon, Huang drove to fetch Lu Manrou. When he arrived, he noticed a man and woman standing at the entrance, the man holding a video camera. "Hello, are you Miss Lu from Xiangyang County, Korea?" the woman asked politely. "Yes, that's me. We're from Xiangyang television. We heard about your arrival and would like to do a special interview with you. Would that be all right?" Before Lu could answer, Huang stepped in. "Sorry, but Miss Lu already has a full schedule arranged for today. As for the interview, let me contact you later to arrange a time. My name is Huang Typing. You can leave your details with me." The woman handed him her card. "I'm Ding Xingfang. Please reach out when convenient." "Certainly. Media support will be valuable for Miss Lu. I'll be in touch soon. Goodbye." With that, Huang escorted Lu to meet President Zhao. To be continued in Part 2.